Did you know that scholars speculate that music has been around longer than actual language? So before we spoke, there was people that were being entertained by music without even knowing words. And one of my favorite, guitar players out there, Keith Richards, he has a good quote out, and that is like, if you don't know the blues, there's no point in picking up the guitar and playing rock and roll or any other form of popular music. And my thesis is the guitar has been tracked back to over 4,000 years ago, and it has evolved to play to what the genre of music is. And it's important with its flexibility to play different genres, and to show you how important it is, I want to look at the history, the genres that it can be played with, and how easy it is to play it. This is a photo. It's kind of hard to see, but it shows up here there's a guitar, and it's an ancient carving, or 3,000 to 4,000 years old, they speculate. And it's a Hittite carving, and there's a guitar, and it's got a curved neck on it with frets, but they played it with a bow. And it was made out of animals it was made out of leather, and sometimes some tortoise. And this is called a lyre, and the Sumerians, Babylonians, and Egyptians used it. And it's 2,500 or 2,000 years ago. And this was tortoiseshell back here, and it still had the curved neck with no frets on it. They just plucked the 4 strings, and they were tuned in the same key on every one of them. And this is the first guitar that had a straight neck and frets on it. It's called a tumbar. It's developed from what's called a bowl harp, and it was used in a cymbal 3,500 to 4,000 years ago. But it was the first guitar to you were able to tune it on the top, and it was made from tortoise and had wood on it. And this is the first six-string modern day guitar, the closest to it. And it was built in 1789 by Gaetano Benacci in Naples, Italy. And he just kind of looked at all the other instruments and built what he wanted to make. And this is the first electric guitar. It was the first one to ever have a pickup. Leo Fender was the one that developed it, and it evolved away because rock music, they needed to be able to project the sound farther because they were playing in front of bigger crowds. And with the acoustic guitar, there was no way to get it to where the people could hear. So this kind of revolutionized the way the guitar was made. This is the first, it's called a no-caster. It's the modern day guitar that they still sell. Instead of having one pickup, it had 2 pickups. And now that I've talked about the history of the guitar, I want to talk about the genres and the people that have played the guitar. It can be used in blues, rock, jazz, just about any type of music that has ever been. There's been guitars played in it. And now that I've talked about what it can be played on, I want to show you guys how to play the guitar. Alright. And I use a thumb pick instead of a flat pick like normal guitar players use. And to play it, you just kind of put your finger in the middle of the fret and strum the string. And sometimes they'll even bend it, like I'm going to do now. Alright, and in conclusion, by looking at the guitar's history, we can see that it has changed to play in music. Depending on the type, they've used slides in their guitar like in blues or rock, or even had a bent neck on it just so they could play 4 strings that were in the same tuning. And so the next time you see like your favorite band or someone out there playing guitar, just remember the history and what it's gone through to be what it is today. And that's it.
All right.